Today we'll be learning control accounts with respect to 7707 on accounting for O levels. 7707, and the topic is control accounts. Okay, now the control accounts in our syllabus covers in under the heading of verifications of accounting records, and it is 3.4, and further it has three key objectives which a student should understand. With respect to the question paper, the question could be asked in two ways. The first one is he may either ask it as a theory, or he may ask a structured question. Obviously, there is a chance of MCQs as our paper is based on two portions or two sections, paper 1 of MCQs and paper 2 of a structured question. Further, in structured question, it could be independent question or it could be part of incomplete records. It could be part of incomplete records. Now what I am going to do is we will be starting with the theory of the control accounts, and then we will be practicing one question, and after practicing one question or two questions we will be moving towards this as a part of incomplete records and how it is tested. So before this, first of all, let's talk about theory. The first theory which can be tested in the paper, that is, what are the advantages of control account. So what are the advantages of control account? The first one, okay, before this I start to write it down, I would request everybody to please note it down as I am going to write this. I have stated it earlier, I am going to state it again. I do and I understand. In the case of understanding, you need to write it down. You need to reproduce every single word onto your notebooks or wherever you are keeping the records. You need to write it down. You need to practice it with your own hands. This is really very important. And the other thing is that you need to reproduce these advantages in the paper as it is to attain marks. You need to write them down. Okay, now advantages of control account. The first advantage is it reduces the chances of frauds. It reduces the chances of frauds / misappropriation. It reduces the chances of frauds or misappropriation. Second of that is it is independent check on arithmetical accuracy. The third one is it gives totals to be transferred to trial balance and statement of financial position. And the fourth one, which is really important, because upon this fourth one we are going to base the foundation of the upcoming lessons. The fourth one is it helps to find credit sales and credit purchases when double entry is not maintained. Now, this one is really very important. It helps to find credit sales and credit purchase only when the double entry is not maintained. These are the 4 advantages. There are several other, but it's better to cram these 4. The next one, it could be about the disadvantages. Advantages. It is a time taking process, and the second one is expensive as additional labor or accountant or person, may be hired. And the third one is, as humans are prone to errors, humans may commit errors, so there is no authentication that it will be error free. And the third one is, humans can still make errors. So just cram these 4 advantages and these 3 disadvantages with respect to the control accounts. After this, the theory of control accounts includes sources of information. So a question may come, what are the sources of sale ledger control account and what are the sources of purchase ledger control account? What you need to do is that you need to remember that the day books are the sources. Day books, and how many day books do we have? We have 6 day books. Sales day book, sales return day book, purchase return day book, cash book, and journal. They are often known as the journal: sales journal, purchase journal, sales return journal, purchase return journal, and cash day book. Okay, so day books is one source, and the other one is last year's closing balances of control accounts. The data can also be collected about this year's, it would be opening balances, the last year's which were closing balances. That's all with respect to the theory of control accounts.